this is Doris Sander, and I have recently become addicted to the Midori Traveler's Notebook, and I've been collecting supplies and digging through the supplies I already had. And I've had this Raskog cart for well over a year and not known exactly what to do with it because I didn't really need the extra storage space. But now I have realized that it is the perfect place to keep all of my Midori treasures all in one spot. So I thought that I would share that with you today so you can kind of see what kind of supplies I'm using in my Midori and how I'm keeping them organized. So hopefully I can do this without making you seasick and it'll stay in focus, but let's see here. On the bottom, I have my stamps, and I've been a scrapbooker for probably a good dozen years now, so these are not all for my planner. I've been collecting them for a long time. These are my little Cocoa Daisy ones. Cocoa Daisy has a scrapbooking kit club, but also a Project Life kit club and a planner kit club. That's why you see all the little, days of the week and the number stamps that are perfect for stamping the month. They have A5 and personal size inserts in whatever system you use. And then just this last month they've added Midori inserts as well, so it's truly a thrill for me. Over here I've got a bunch of different sized alphabets. I really like the outline ones like this because I can color them in. I have a lot of these I haven't used in years, but like that one's gonna be awesome. But I'm excited to use them again with this new thing I'm doing with my little Midori. So there's all those. Then on this next level, this is my newest addiction. I've had these distress stains for probably a good 2 years. You can see the dust on them. A friend of mine was like, "Hey Doris, let's order these," and I did. I guess they were the new exciting thing at the time, but I just never got around to using them for anything. But then after watching Allie Brown's video where she swatches all the ones she had, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to use those. So they're pretty awesome. The Midori paper takes them very well, and it's just beautiful with your journaling. So yeah, I've got an Amazon cart loaded with a few more of these pretties. And this right here, this is a new acquisition. I've always been a horrible stamper, and I wasn't going to stamp in my Midori because it was just ugly. But I bought this last weekend, and it is mighty fine stuff. I mean, now I'm a stamper for real. So I've got some of those in my cart too, the cute little tiny square ones. I couldn't find those at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, but I found them on Amazon. This is my little acrylic block that I use all the time. I have bigger ones, but this is the one I use for my Midori mostly, so I keep it handy up here. And also, the stamps that I'm using this month with, I'm doing Shamel Lane's September Learn Something New. It's journaling prompt challenges, daily ones, so I'm using this in that. Over here, I've got some stickers that I like to use, mostly little alphabet and label stickers. That's what I mostly use in my journaling and stuff. And when I was putting this Raskog, when I was organizing it, I challenged myself to not buy any new storage containers, so I did really well there. This is a vintage cheese box that I had, and this is a wooden cigar box that I had. And these little containers my niece had given me, little canisters, tea and spice, I think, that she uses a lot. So it worked out well. Some of them are empty, but that's a good thing because then I can fill them up. This one has my little bits of ephemera. I used to like to do Florence Antoinette's Creative Midori Challenge, so those are fun with that. And over here I saved the little words off the barcodes from the pattern paper, and you can see I've used a lot of pattern paper over the last few years. So those are really fun to use, like in your journaling and things. And then back here I've got some gelatos that somebody told me I needed at one time, and I think I've used them once. And then these crayons, I'm not really sure what they do. I can't remember because I only used them once too. But I'm gonna start using them now, I promise. I will in my Midori, because I'm being creative and journaling. And then I've got watercolors back here and watercolor pencils. But I also in my Amazon cart have some Inktense pencils that Allie Brown recommended. So I'm excited about those coming too as soon as I hit send. And then, let's see, on the top, let me pull this out of the sunlight because it's just too glaring. On the top, I'm really into using Post-it notes. So I bought a lot of those last weekend. Like this one is from Walmart, Target Dollar Spot, Walmart, Target Dollar Spot. Oh, ugly plug. Don't look at that. Books A Million, Target, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this cute set came from Hobby Lobby. So I need to give some of these away because I'll never use all these big, thick stacks, but I like the variety. And so that's that. Over here is just some little clear papers and baggies that I thought would be great. Oh, this is exciting. I was cleaning my scrap room today and I found this. I didn't remember that I had it. But this is another brand of ink that I've been curious to try, so now I can try it before I buy any more. I've got little paper clips. I think I'm going to move into those jars down here so that I can put my inks in here when they come. Over here I've got my skinny washi tape, and I obviously have a lot more washi tape, but I just put the skinny ones in here so they wouldn't get lost. This is the mega bin. I like these wire bins. I got them at Target in the office organization section. But yeah, I love washi. Then I have a few Project Life cards. These are just the ones I've gotten in my Cocoa Daisy kit mostly. I like the squared off edged cards. I like to make tip ends with them. I don't really like the corner rounded cards in there. They look funny to me when you tip them in. And then back here I have lots of labels that I purchased recently and some that I found in my stash. Those are Kelly Perky ones back there that are super cool. Alrighty there. Pens, I use just the Sharpie pen a lot, and I mentioned this in a previous video. The pens do not bleed through. The markers do, but the pens do not. And I also use highlighters a lot to color in things, and I actually am going to buy a new set of highlighters. I've noticed that Sharpie has like a 10-pack, all these cool colors, so. And I've got a watercolored pen here, one of those you fill up and use it, and that I've never used, but I'm going to use all this stuff now, for real. All these little things I thought would be cute. These are my little notepads from Cocoa Daisy I put in here. I like using thin paper in my Midori. I don't like scrapbooking paper because I don't know, I feel like it takes away from the pretty sound the pages make when you turn it. So I like the thin paper. So I've got a little collection of thin papers back here that I thought I could cut up. And this, I showed this in another video, but this is a little Dear Lizzie journal that has some pretty papers that I've been cutting out. And it's, you know, the nice thin paper. All kinds of little things in there. So yeah, that's that. And that's about it. I did want to mention, I like to use vintage things in my Midori too. So I want to show you this real quick. I have all these little boxes of vintage goodies. So I use those too. So that's about it. So yay Raskog cart, yay Midori, yay Tim Holtz distress stains and VersaFine markers and post-it notes and labels. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little Raskog tour, and I might just have to do a tour of my complete scrap room now. That would be fun. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.